Hello, name me Ilona Ryan. Na mi bin born lo Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea on pla island lo Pacific tablo Australia. North Bilong Australia. Mi bin born lo Papua New Guinea lo 1982. Mi bin stop lo Port Moresby. Na time me 12 years old, mi lose in Papua New Guinea. Na go lo boarding school, Catholic boarding school, lo Australia. Na time me come up 14 years, mama blomi, mama na mi na liklik prata na susah blomi, mi plakam na stop here lo New York. Papa blomi, I'm stop here because I'm American, I'm blow America, na I'm stop one time family blong em. Na mi plakam na stop lo Nassau County, Valley Stream. So 20 years me been stop lo New York. Na I think me come up on Long Islander. Here in New York, we got I think 6 or 7 family belong Papua New Guinea. All planting Mary below Papua New Guinea, all Samaritan man below America. Na all families come up mix American and Papua New Guinea. Na two here in New York, all got plenty people lo Solomon Islands. Na mi pla save talk pisin. Mi pla save Tamil talk similar. I think talk pisin for me mi save mi no losting thing lo talk pisin because lo here or land Papua New Guinea mi pla lo all get a hap lo country. Na talk pisin also a common language lo mi pla. So mother tongue lo mi Tawara. Mi losting thing like lo this language because lo here lo New York all got two people sabe talk Tawara. Mi na mama lo mi. Mama lo mi sabe lo talk I think 4 languages: English, Motu, Tawara, na talk pisin. Papa lo mi been born lo India, but come na stop lo Papua New Guinea for 20 years. So saw talk English, Hindi, Malayalam, na talk pisin. Mi saw talk English, Tawara, talk pisin. Na lo high school, mi been study Spanish. Na triple year lo college, Italian. So some time meeting lo Spanish. Because la here Ogeraman only think me blood Dominican Republic. But I think this law project working na me like talk language bla me because now me come up by me losing thing like this language because like brother na susah bla me all in a saula talk language also saula talk English tasso. So I think me know like losing connection of the country in a culture bla me. So I think this language na working poetry la language bla me am so strong in this connection bla me. New Guinea am on island same size as California. We got 7 million people. Tasso language 826 languages, na 3,000 dialects. So misa talk tupla language taso. Na sampla all speaker lo disla language less than 100 sampla language and a few thousand. So officially lo Papua New Guinea mi got tripla official language English because mi been colonized lo Australia, talk pisin, na Motu. Na all Narapla language, I think all endangered because all get something lo country either English or talk pisin. I think now all young generation easy lo losing thing belong all language belong because population lo this la people who start talking this language like to us. So I think wakim all get something where we wakim poems, poetry, lo all mama tang long mipla am good because I'm working lo strong in this lo connection where me not by lo ting lo or mama tang long me. Isip lo connecting all get a line of Papua New Guinea where me having this common language. Now me got plenty line who's at Golo school. Na sawe lo read and write lo English. Na all two like halvim status belong all narapla indigenous language. I think first step lo wakim poetry no all kind story in talk pisin. The time you wakim lo talk pisin, by you go lo mama tang do you. Natu because me plagat all one talk belong Solomon Islands, na Vanuatu, where me pla language like variations taso me pla saveloto. So I think this la I guess population where big platumas where me pla saveloto pisin how them lo wakim status igo on top. Coconuts, because me pala lo island na also central belong Kai belong me. The time me been lose Papua New Guinea, na come lo here, me think by me not finding coconuts. So I think here lo New York, global city where you can find him all get a something lo all get a culture. So important because me can still cook him or kakai belong Papua New Guinea, lo New York, because me plug up all coconuts no get a narpla ingredients. So me not by losing kai na language na culture lo New York. Me easy lo maintain him lo here. I think hard little for him because it's like representing bond na culture na peles na to this la language representing family. So time talked up one time auntie na cousins blomi lo Australia and I talk Tawara. That's one time talked up one time me and I talk English. Na two because liklik brata na susa blomi all time all liklik all been come here na all in a savla talk Tawara.